Now hear this now. But let me hear you. To our comrade leader, Prime Minister in waiting, Mark Jefferson Golding, the chairman and the next MP for Eastern St. Thomas, affectionately called Rosemary.
One Rose!
One
Rose!
Yes.
One Rose!
I must also recognize the councillor. Yes, councillors, but of course, we have to take note of the stars. So if I should say a big welcome to the 7-star general, there should be no question as to who I'm talking about. Dr. Benson Ferguson. The vibe, but we have to proceed. So let me now recognize the councillor for the Pomeroy Division, Mr. Comrade Smith. All the other, well, the other distinguished guests at the head table, party workers, foot soldiers, a very big welcome to our conference.
Good.
Comrades, we are here for a very special reason. We are here because some of us love our party, and the party is loaded with vibes. So when you hear about party conference or party meeting, people always come out because of PNP something always nice. Yes. But there are many of us too who are not happy about a lot of things, and we want to see a change. And we are here supporting our leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, because we want him to be the next Prime Minister, of course, and he will be. We are here to support Rosemary Shaw to make certain that when the time comes around, she will be the next Member of Parliament. And I remember some time ago I was listening to something on YouTube and somebody said he was introducing Mark Jefferson Golding as the next Prime Minister. And the man said, I'm tired of that, you know, man. I'm tired to talk about the next Prime Minister. And if we want to make sure that we stop saying Mark Golding the next Prime Minister, we have to make sure that when that time comes around, we are going to put the X clearly beside the head to make a difference in our country. And the same thing for Rosemary Shaw. She, within a few months from now, will not be an MP in waiting, but she will be, MP indeed.
One road.
Now let me just add a few more things. Our councillor mentioned a gully that needs to be cleaned. Our councillor also mentioned the breakaway, which is a river next door to the school. And of course, it is posing a threat to the school and the school grounds, to residents of the Copper Lane community. It is also posing a threat to persons who lives in Bachelor's Hall, persons who lives in Willowfield. Nowadays, as the rain falls in here, you can't pass Ardley anymore. You can't pass Willowfield because the river is overflowing its bank, because it has not been cleaned for some time now. Now the lady that we don't want to talk about, because she's not representing any at all. It is her duty or responsibility to make sure that these things are done. But it is not happening. I am sure that when we choose our next member of parliament, these things will be taken care of. I must also say too that she's doing nothing. And she ran the other day and she patched some roads and whatever. Every time somebody does something, then she run behind them to try and save face. But she's collecting millions, comrades, to do the work. Where's that money going? Is she eating up that money to buy you out when that time comes? It is not going to work. We are not for sale. We are no idiots around here. We made a mistake. And a lot of persons realized it. PNP realized that they shouldn't stay home. Labour right now is missing and is complaining that Dr. Fenton Perkins is not there anymore. And enough people are bad because Dr. not dead.
God in our earth.
Doctor have done a lot of things, and I will not be outlining everything now. But a lot has been done by Doctor. Things that we see and things that we don't see. People will say thanks to Doctor behind his back, and maybe they will say negative things. Otherwise, but Dr. Fenton Ferguson, the 6-star general, believe me,
God in our earth.
believe me,
God in our earth.
is a very respected person, a powerful person around here.
God in our earth.
Rosemary Shaw is not much different. Even the chairman did mention earlier that the lady would give away her clothes. She will walk around, and if she have $100 before she reach up the road, that is done, and she's asking somebody to assist her in assisting somebody. She's very caring, she's very respectful, and is a lady that will give her all to make sure that we are all comfortable. There are so many more things that is supposed to be said, but there are so many other persons that need to say something. So I'm going to take my leave. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades, I want us to remain steadfast. I want us to remain powerful. And I want us to make sure that when the time comes, we do not allow ourselves to be swept away by $50, $100, $20,000. We are not for sale. Comrades, power. 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 Power to the people.